So here are 4 ways that the Trump administration could impact the real estate market. So it's the day after the election. Trump is now president-elect for 2024 for the 4 years coming up. So how is the Trump administration going to impact the real estate market? So number 1, he's proposed some regulatory changes. So Trump aims to reduce the regulations around building so builders can build more. So this could potentially lower the cost of building and the entry for some builders to acquire land and start building, and this would increase the housing supply. It's no secret that America largely is in a huge inventory shortage, right? We just simply do not have enough houses to supply all of the buyers. This puts pressure on pricing, right? So if there are multiple people vying for the same property, then the price will go up, right? Now, if he was actually able to reduce the regulations to allow builders to build more and quicker, this could impact inventory, right? So we'll have more houses and thus less competition to even out the market a little bit. And we'll see if that actually happens. Number 2 is the tax incentives. So Trump is proposing incentives for home buyers. We don't know what that looks like, how much he's going to propose or what have you, but if he is creating a plan to give homeowners money, that is going to lower the cash to close that people are needed, and it's going to lower the barrier of entry to homeownership. And that is a positive thing for buyers. Now, he is also proposing to open up the federal land for rural development. What this means is the government has so much land, right, that they have owned for years and years and years. And his plan, his intention is to open some of that up to developers to be able to build on it. More land equals more opportunities to build, and they're never making any more land, right? So that is the age-old motto for real estate. Now, the third one is the immigration policies. Again, all of these are hypothetical. These are just proposed things or his ideas that are happening. But the idea is that if he is to limit the amount of immigration that is coming into the U.S., or starting to deport people that are in the US illegally, this will decrease the amount of buyers who are trying to buy a property. This could level out the inventory shortage because less buyers means the sellers don't have as much competition, and thus the price will not be crazy high. Now, again, we don't know if there's any of this is going to happen, but it is important to note these are some of the policies again. And the fourth one is going to be the tariffs and the trade policies coming up. So he has proposed, and he's talked about this at length, that he wants to input tariffs on things coming from China, right? They want to tax China. So for real estate, this could impact residential real estate because everything that's coming in from China that is a building supply, right? You have some steel, you have wood. If it's coming overseas from Italy and stuff, and it's tile work and things like that, those will become more expensive. And then the companies, since it's more expensive to provide it to the US, they will bring it to the consumer and they'll raise the price of tile, steel, wood, etc. Now, what does that mean? That means that the cost of obtaining a house is going to be a little bit more expensive. That could negatively impact home ownership. So he isn't even in office yet, and this is just talking about some of the ideas from his website and other news channels that have reported on it. And this will likely change by the time he's actually in office. So we'll keep an eye on things and we'll update you as things change when he's in office. Like and follow, click that bell to subscribe for more real estate news.